Moving on and shifting focus to Colombia, which is facing a major rescue and recovery operation after a powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck the country's west on Monday morning. With more than 200 people dead and more than 1,500 injured, the government is also preparing to declare an economic emergency to help mobilize resources for earthquake relief and recovery as well. Now, this move could give authorities greater flexibility to fund the response as the full scale of the damage emerges. The scale of the damage is becoming clearer by the hour. Buildings have collapsed or suffered serious structural damage. Power and communications have been disrupted, and several airports temporarily suspended operations. In Manizales, part of the city's neo-Gothic cathedral was damaged, while in Quibdó, officials reported severe damage to buildings and major disruption to public services and communications.
This was in the morning, but who knows how long we'll have to live with what happened. It's really sad, honestly. The power, for instance. There's no power. Honestly, this really looks like a zombie city. It's very sad. It's very sad.
The immediate priority remains the search for survivors. Volunteers, firefighters and rescue teams have been clearing rubble using basic tools and in some cases their bare hands, forming human chains to remove concrete and masonry. Hospitals in 5 Colombian cities were placed on red alert, while emergency authorities continued overnight searches in areas where people could still be trapped. The earthquake was unusually deep, around 100 kilometers underground, and experts say it was likely linked to the movement within the Nazca tectonic plate. The depth explains why the shaking was felt across a very large area. And beyond the humanitarian emergency, authorities and insurers now face a potentially major property and infrastructure loss assessment. Now, assessment with damaged homes, commercial buildings, public facilities, utilities, and transport infrastructure, these all require inspection. The earthquake is also disrupting Colombia's coffee exports, with shipments largely halted after damage to transport links and operations at the country's main export port. Roadblocks along the key Cali and Buenaventura highway have left the port effectively inaccessible, while disruption in the coffee growing region is also affecting processing and transport operations.
At night, I feel like more than one of us is going to be wide awake, as they say, not getting a wink of sleep, because we're afraid of an aftershock or something, and the structures around us are also sort of on the verge of collapsing.
International assistance is also arriving. The United States has announced $15.5 million in emergency relief, while the European Union has activated its Copernicus satellite service to support rescue and damage assessment.